Measure them outside. Got one more.
Okay.
Hey, Rich. Still working on getting everything in order here. How are you doing? I'm hanging in there. Spending a good amount of time marveling at the way people are reacting to the coronavirus thing. Apparently, they think there's a hidden cure in toilet paper or something. Hey, Christian. Yeah. I was half tempted to put up a joke post saying that, sorry, we're not going to be selling coins anymore. Instead, all of our lots are going to be toilet paper. Hey, Ramon. Hey, Ramon, did you get your package? Did it make it to you? Still at the post office? Okay. You're going to have to sign for it. You received yours? You're very welcome, sir. On Facebook, someone listing a trade for a pack of toilet paper for a container of hand sanitizer. See, the hand sanitizer, I understand. I get that. But what's the toilet paper deal? That I am not understanding. You know, there's not been any reports coming out of coronavirus giving you like explosive diarrhea or anything. All right, give me a couple more minutes and then I'll be ready. Trying to get stuff a little bit better organized on my table here. bear with me for a minute. All right, I think that's good enough. All right, so how was everybody tonight? Trying to give everybody a reminder, we are on Facebook. Here's the link. And I just remembered I haven't done that yet. So, but I do put the list up every day for the streams. I put the lot list up. I'm doing it right now because I just realized I forgot to do it. Come on, catch up. There we go. Now it's posted up. So if anybody's not on the mailing list, if you want to see today's lot list, it is the top post on our Facebook page. So you can bounce over there and check it out. Hey, Ezekiel. Yeah, I've been hearing hand sanitizer and toilet paper and rice and pasta and eggs and wet wipes and rice and baby food have been the big things that have been like blowing out because people are like hoarding it. All right, so I apologize for the lack of stream on Saturday. My insomnia sometimes is just murder, and that happened to be one of those days. So that's why that got postponed till next week. For those of you that are on the mailing list, the lot list for the one that was for Saturday is still an open lot list until the sale actually comes next week. So you are still allowed to do pre-purchases off of that list. So if there's anything you guys saw on the list from that sale, that's the one that has like a ton of silver eagles and other stuff. If there's anything you guys want off that one, just feel free to let me know. And we'll get your name on it. Personally, stocked up on scotch and wine. Yeah, honestly, if we were going to, hey, Silver, if we were going to stockpile anything because of craziness, in all honesty, it would probably be Mountain Dew and tobacco. Just, this is what we'd be stockpiling up. Good trading stuff right there. Heck yeah. If, you know, on the subject, if we were able, you know, if something like this was ever to break out and actually create a viral apocalypse, like you see like in movies, and we ended up in a dystopian society, even if you don't smoke, stockpiling cigarettes would actually be very smart because in a dystopian world where there's no longer the production of them, those are going to be as good as gold. You'd be able to trade those for just about anything. Just think about all the Eagles. Buy them up, man. U.S. Mint is completely sold out. They are complete. They have no more silver bullion left. All of it has been purchased. Yep. Cigarettes, alcohol, ammo, guns, and tools as well. Tools would be a big one. So, all right, let's get this thing going. All right. Oh, I forgot to take those out. Oh, well. All right, so we did have 3 items that are already sold on the pre-sale today for anybody who got the list. So the first lot, the 1920s mixed date wheats, are already sold. So that makes our first lot today is the 1930s mixed roll. So they are circulated. It is a full roll of mixed dates and mint marks of wheats from the 1930s. And this one's going to Christian Johnson. All right. Christian, do we have your shipping info? And a dystopian society, the knowledge of knowing how to make your own alcohol would actually be a very good one. Yeah, if anybody who's new, here's my email. You shredded probably bottom. So if you're new and we don't have your shipping info and your PayPal info, you need to email us before the end of the night so that we can get your invoice out. If we don't get that email, then all the items that you win are forfeit. And also for anybody new, keep in mind that shipping charges do apply. All right, next up, we've got the 1994 Denver and Philadelphia BU rolls. And these are going out for $3. You get both rolls. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it's way easier. There's a lot more until than making beer. When you're making beer, you got to grow your own hops and barley and all that stuff to make it right. Oh, yeah, Christian, we always recommend to everybody wait till the end. Just for that exact reason. Oh, by the way, just a reminder for anybody who pays before we send out invoices, if you just want to get your payment on and get it done, make sure you send it goods and services. All right, last call on these. $3. 2 BU rolls. 1994, Denver and Philly. I don't know why it says 5. It's supposed to be 3. Ignore the 5 on the post. It's supposed to be $3. Alright, we are moving on. Next up is the 1996 Plain Day BU roll. That's going for $3. Thank you, Silver. And anybody who's into Silver, make sure you guys go check out Silver's channel and sub up to him. Because if you can't tell by his name, that's his big thing. Right, last call on this one. Excuse me. There's 1 year different. 97. Alright, moving on. Next up. Had your birth here? Nice. Oh, dude, metal prices are crazy right now. This one's not in a tube, but it is a 2006 Denver Lady Jacks brilliant uncirculated roll. Going for $2. And let me go ahead and put the last one out. And there's also one that's a 2019 Denver BU roll. I did get some sleep, thank you. Also going for $2. Now I will do a bundle deal. If anybody wants all 5 of the BU rolls, that's the 94 Denver and Philly, the 96 Philly, the 2006 Denver, and the 2019. I'll do it for $6. I'll give you all of them for $6. And Christian's picking them up at that deal. Congrats, man. All right, let me get your name on all these real quick. All righty. Right? That's like what? $1.20 per roll? Heck, you got 35 cents in value just in the tube. All right, next up. For any Kennedy half-dollar collectors out there, we've got a bundle of 17 BU Kennedy half-dollars. All of them do come in generic slabs, and I will show you what I mean here in a second, because I will go through these and show you the dates. All right, so there's primarily 2 different types of slabs. There's this type, Maybe focus that in better. There we go. Authenticated, brilliant, uncirculated. These are the ones that come in like the big sets when you buy the whole set all at once. Somebody broke up the set. So there's that type of slab. And then there's these, which are the International Numismatic Bureau. And then I think there's one other mixed in, double checking. Okay, no, so those are the two types of slabs that they come in. But I have looked at them all. They are all BUs. So you got a Bicentennial. Let me bring it down a bit. Come on. And that is a Philadelphia. This one's an 85 Denver. I have checked these all. Like I said, they all are all BU. There's a 95 Philly. '79 Denver. I mean, you're still getting these for less than $2 each. That's not a bad price for BU Kennedys. 91 Philly. That's actually a really good price for BU Kennedys. 1990 Philly. '84 Philly. 97 Denver. This one's an 81 proof decam. So you're getting a proof one in there. '1996. '2000. 1988 Philly. 1998 Philly. 1971 Philly. 1997 Philly. Another 71 Philly. And an 89 Philly. It's up to you. It's, like I said, if you want to wait till the end in case you're gonna grab something else, that would probably be the better idea. We will send invoices out. With you getting your shipping right now is going to be at $8.50 because you're going to be in the small flat rate box due to the weight of all the rolls. I'll go 25 on these, Rich. All right, these are going to go to Rich for 25. Good at, sir. So if you wanted to pay right now, Christian, it would be $18.50 with your shipping. Yeah, definitely. And if you want, we offer this to everybody. If you want to wait, since you're going to be in the small flat rate box, we can hold your package here so you can try and fill more into it down the road. That way you're maximizing your shipping costs. We do that for people a lot. All right, next item up. This is a special item that a lot of people have been saying they'd love to get one since they saw the video we did with Rick Snow. This is not the one from the video. That one is still up there for the giveaway. This is another guidebook to Flying Eagles and Indian Head Scents, written by Rick Snow, and it is autographed. I got it autographed for you guys. Awesome. I'll keep an eye out for it. So this is going for 25 bucks. Autographed by Rick Snow. And this one's going to Hidden. Grass Hidden. By the way, if anybody ever wants one of these at 25 bucks with an autograph from Rick, just let me know. I can get them. All right. You spend so much money on hunkering down for the virus. Hopefully you're not one of the people going crazy on toilet paper. All right, Zeke, is your address attached to your PayPal? Because you didn't put that in the email. Okay. Awesome. Next up, I dropped the price on this one a bit. This is the full 24 medallion set that was produced for the 1984 Summer Olympics that was held in Los Angeles. This is the complete set. They did one for every event. It's a very cool collection here. And it's going for 10 bucks. That's less than 50 cents per medallion. And it's in the original box. Looking for $10 on this. Anyone? '84, I was 8. 8 years old. But this is a very collectible piece, a very cool piece of memorabilia. Lady Jax was 1. 1-year-old. Yeah, my wife was 1 as well. Any takers? Last call. This is a very cool set. Showing a very cool piece of American history. camera just came up unhooked from the desk. There we go. Alright, we're going to move on. If anybody decides they want that, let me know. Oh, Rich is grabbing it. Lady Jacks, they were brass. Rich, you're going to go ahead and grab that set for $10. Congrats, Rich. If you get anything else big, you're going to be in a medium flat rate box. Unless you're already on there. I don't know. I forgot to do a list of people that already have packages.
I'll see.
We'll figure it out.
I think he does.
Alright, next up, we're going across the pond. This is the 1970 United Kingdom proof set. Over $12.
No.
He doesn't have one? Okay. Britain and Northern Ireland, better known as the UK. It's a beautiful set. Of course, you got Queen Elizabeth on all the obverses. And there's all your proofs. There's the florin, the half crown. Yeah. I think that's the 6 pence, the 1 shilling, the other 1 shilling, the proof large cent, which that is a freaking cool looking large penny as a proof. And then that one I believe is the 3 pence, I think. And the half cent. Very beautiful set. Looking for $12. It's really hard to get proofs on camera well because the light just wants to nuke them out. And these things are crazy shiny. Definitely some deep cameos in this thing. Any takers? Last call. All right, we're going to move on. Get it back in there. All right, next we got the 1993 UK proof set. This is the one that's got the 5-pound coin in it. That is a sought-after coin by coin collectors. Right, the good majority of that $22 price is pretty much that one coin. It will be in the box it came in. It's in the nice blue case. It's got the magnetic strip on it that holds it closed. Upside down. There we go. There's that awesome 5-pound proof. And of course, you got your 10 pence, your 1 pound, your 2 pence, your 5 pence, your 1 penny, your 50 pence, your very cool looking 20 pence. That is an awesome looking coin.
Yeah.
I love that coin. Over $22 for this set. And then it is designed so you can flip it open. It's still got all the original paperwork that came with it. And there are all the obverses. For $22, anyone? Pretty soon, if somebody doesn't grab this thing, I'm just going to keep it. Because I don't have a 5-pound coin in my collection. There are not a whole lot of those made. And none of these are silver, if anybody's wondering. If I remember right on the 5-pound coin, I think the 5-pound coin is pure nickel. But I would have to look it up to totally confirm it. Yeah, it is. It's a tremendously good price for this set. These sets go anywhere from $35 to $40 on eBay. All right, moving on.
Maybe it's upgrading. Well, going in.
Oh, you should go with a pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the box. All right, and then we got one more. It's the next year, 1994. UK proof set. Also comes in the box. So this one does not have a 5-pound coin because they didn't make a lot of those, and they didn't do it for a lot of years. So this one has got the Bank of England token in it, which is kind of a neat looking token. It's got the special War in the Pacific 50 pence. And of course, all your other coins. There's your 1 pound. Now, I will do a bundle deal on these. If anybody wants all 3 of them, I'll knock $6 off. I'll do all 3 of them for $50. So instead of 12, 22, and 22, it would be 10, 20, and 20. Not into foreign coins until you fill your commemorative coins. The struggle is real. Yeah, those commemoratives are a bear to try and get them all. All right, last call on all of these. $22 for this one. Or if somebody wants the bundle deal for all 3, I'll do all 3 for $50. That's the 1970, the 93, and the 94. That one coin right there by itself, that's like a $10 coin at least. All right, we're moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those, let me know. Out the way. All right, then we got one set from Canada. For any of you Canadian collectors out there. It's from 1992. This is the 125th anniversary specimen set. So it does come in the nice specimen book with the Royal Canadian Mint seal. Got all your paperwork with it that came with it. It's got all the specs on it. Your loonie dollar. If I remember correctly, I think this was one of the I don't know if it was the first year, but it was one of the early years of them making the loonie dollar. And then you got your quarter, your nickel, your half dollar, your dime, and your 1 cent. They're absolutely stunning coins. Looking for $10. And this also is designed so you can just flip that so you can see your obverses as well. Any takers, $10. All right, well, you're going to move on. If anybody said you want that, let me know. Next up, this one's kind of neat. It's from 1970. This is the 1970 10 cent from Bermuda. Bermuda decimal overprint, first day of issue. So this one, if you were to send this one in this envelope, because this is still sealed, if somebody were to decide to send this in to get it graded, because it's still in this, it would get the first day of issue designation on the slab. This is how they used to do it before slabbing. It's how America did it too. They sent them out in envelopes. Then you got your stamps and your stamp mark. $3 and 9 cents. I mean, you can see the beautiful luster on that. So we go for $3. How many people can say you have a first day of issue coin from another country? Last call. I'm determined I'm going to get more of you guys into the world coins. They're great coins. You're missing out if you don't collect them. All right, moving on. If you decide you want that, let me know. All right, next up, from the 2009 Lincoln cents, this is the ultimate Lincoln anniversary cents, the early years. So this is the log cabin. You're getting a colorized version of it. You're getting brilliant uncirculated Philadelphia and Denver. Beautiful, beautiful condition. And you're getting a gold-plated version of it. Looking for $4. These two, just the two BUs alone, is worth $4. Any takers? Do I have any from the estimate of the 2009s? You mean the proofs? I do not. Not at the moment. Last call on this one, $4. All right, moving on. I do get them in from time to time, though, so keep an eye out. Next up, going for $5, the American Nichols of the 20th century. Little set. You get yourself a V nickel, a Buffalo nickel, a Silver War nickel, and a BU Jefferson. That is a good little package for $5. I'll get under the scope on these. So it's a 1972 Denver is your BU Jefferson. And that might be dang close to full steps. If that is full steps, there's your $5 right there. And War Nickel is a San Francisco. And that is a 45. So that's your Silver War nickel. Buffalo nickel, 1936. I'd give that a fine. And that is a plain date. And then your V nickel. Which is 1910 is the V nickel. So again, just that one right there, if that does turn out to be full steps, that's at least $5 right there. Then you get your silver nickel, just the silver on that's about $1, just in melt. And then V nickel and buffalo nickels, you'd be basically getting those two for free. Can y'all check email? Check an email. Nothing's come in yet. And this one's going to Rich. Congrats, Rich. Oh, something just popped in. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. Checking an email for Mr. Big and Bomber. Big and Bomber shipping on that would actually be like $5, because that's a lot of large coins. Actually, hang on. That would be $8. You'd be in the small flat rate box for the weight. So I'll take the offer, but it'd be the $8, so it'd be, well, $8.50. So it'd be $36.50 with the shipping. That's fine. All right. Give me a second real quick, guys. Big and Bomber just is picking up all the Ikes. For future reference, just try and get those offers in before the stream starts, okay? What all yours did you want? So 1, 2, 3, 4. One set of the 6s, 7 and 8s. All right, sorry about the hold up, guys. Just trying to deal with this real quick. Bear with me. All right, got it. Got your name on all of them, and they're set aside. So I'm going to just leave off on. One sec. Got to find my place again. Nichols. That was the last thing I did. All right. So next up, going for $10 a piece. Hey, Jason, how you doing? The 1966 and the 67. We got the SMS sets going for $10 each. Hey, Jason, if you're interested, all three of the UK proof sets are still available. I know you're into those. All right, so this one that I'm opening is the 66 special mint set. You got your 40% silver Kennedy $half there. These all have that like satiny finish that they did for the SMS sets. For anybody who doesn't know what an SMS set is, in 1965 through 68, they didn't put mint marks on any of the coins. They still produced the coins in all three mints, but none of them had mint marks, so they all look like plain dates. And they also didn't produce mint sets because of that. This was all they produced for those years, was the special mint set. And if you ever want to get these graded and you want it to actually say special mint set on the slab, you have to leave them sealed like this and send them like this. The grading companies have to crack them out of these themselves and do the grading. Otherwise, you will not get the designation. So that's the 66, and then here is the 67. Yeah, 65 through 67. They did actually make one for 64 as a trial run, but they only made 35 of them. That's why anything from this, whenever you see 1964 special mint set coins, they're really high value. Actually had a shot at one time for a PCGS graded SMS 64 Kennedy for $750, but I couldn't afford it. Someday, though, I'll get them all. Kennedy $half are my favorites. All right, last call on these, $10 each. If somebody wants both of them, I'll do them for $8 each. So $16 if somebody takes both of them. Any takers? $10 each or 16 for both. Last call. Hey, Bill. And Rich is grabbing both. Congrats, Rich. All righty. Forgot. It's Monday. All right, next up. Miss stuff feeding your kitties. All right, this is the Dansco style Whitman album. So it is the blue Whitman album, but it's got the windows. It's not the press-in one. It's got the thing where you slide it out over here, put it in so you can see both sides of your coins. But this is the Lincoln Cent 1941 through, I think it's like 64 or 65. Nope, 61 Denver. This is only missing one coin. And a good chunk of the coins in this thing are brilliant uncirculated coins. There are no real, real problem coins in this book at all. And the only coin missing is the 1950 Denver. So this one's going for 30 bucks. Here's your 60, you got your large and small date. For both Philly and Denver. There's some pretty good looking steel cents in there. No rust or anything on those. Can I show the slide out? I mean the little thing that covers them? Yes, you just go to these little slots here. And that slides out of there like that. You put your coin in. Slide it back in. And it's got two of them for each page. So you got a slide in on the front and then another one. And you can just kind of go like that a little bit. And it helps you pop it out on the other side. And each row's got them. That's how you slide them in and out. Any takers on this one? It's got a shelter in place warning. Don't be scared about it. People are getting crazy about it. I know the media's been hyping this thing up a lot, but honestly, if you're under 50 years old and you don't have any pre-existing health conditions, even if you do get it, there's only a 1% chance that you're going to die from it. Most people it's like having a really bad cold or a mild flu. The only reason they're trying to get people to stay inside is just because they want to slow the spread. Because, of course, there are elderly people out there. There are people with pre-existing health conditions. So they just want to try and, you know, keep them from getting it as much as possible. And then because humans are humans and they freak out and panic, you know, the medical system's getting a mad rush of everybody all at once. All right, last call on this one. I think we were already on last call, but you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this one right here, this one's almost purple. It's got really awesome coloration on it. Yeah, market crashed. Silver's crashing. Everything's crashing. The entire economy's crashing a bit. But as soon as people calm down and quit freaking out, it'll rebound. It always does. All right, moving on. If anybody wants to make an offer on that, let me know. All right, next up. We got a 1909 brilliant uncirculated red-brown wheat cent. This is the non-VDB. This one's going for $12. Any takers on this beauty for $12? Let me give you a closer view of it. I know, right? People, so many people die every year from the flu. You don't see people freaking out and hoarding stuff from stores. $19.09. BU Red Brown. Hold on a second. Yeah, I can do 10 on it. I can do that for you, Lady Jacks. Okay, Lady Jacks, I'm letting Ezekiel get it. So Ezekiel, you're getting that one for the original $12 quote. My wife's trying to feed our Oscars right now, and they're splashing her. All right. Next up, I'm going to leave it on the scope because we're going to need it for this one. Oh, it's the Tetris? Okay, the Tetris are splashing her. I should do like a video or something sometime of our fish so you guys can see them. Alright, this is a wheat bundle. There's 9 coins in this bundle. They're all from the 20s and 30s. This bundle's going for $18. So $2 per coin is the breakdown. And there's a couple of them in here. This is one of them. This is just a VF, so I threw it in. So 1929 San Francisco and very fine. Just a good looking wheat for somebody to throw in their collection. Might be an upgrade for someone. All right, and then we got a 29 San Francisco with a lamination error. And the lamination error is right there under the date. That little bit right there is the lam error. So that's coin number 2. Coin number 3 is a 1926 with a strike through. And you can see there, starting at the top of the head, going down across, and into the front of his chest is the strike through. Kind of crazy looking. So that was either like some grease was on there and a weird, just like streaked across it, or might have been a piece of string or something got caught in there. So that was kind of neat. That's only 3 of the 9 coins so far. Next up is a 1921 plain date Woody. There you can see that striping effect from the improper metal mixture. That's what people are looking for when they look for Woodies. And this one is front and back. Stronger on the back. That is crazy.
No, Ghost and Sunset were jumping up to get my attention to feed them.
Trying to dig out your coin book.
And then as soon as I opened up the lid for the Tetris and fed them, that's when I was getting splashed.
Alright. Alright, then we got a 1920 plain date. This one's also a Woody. I think this one was more on the reverse than the obverse. Yeah, this one was a reverse. So again, you see there's lighter colorations mixed in there. So another Woody. All right, and then another 20 plain date Woody. And the cool thing about the Woody is every one of them looks different.
What years?
I'm going through them. Next one up is a 1934 plain date. And this one's got an obverse die clash. Welcome back, Ramon. Let me zoom in on this so you can actually see it. Right there in the head, right where the light keeps trying to glare, of course. Right there is the die clash from the reverse. And that is from, it's the A or the M, one of the two. Is what's clashed on the head. So whichever one lines up better with it, that's the clash of either the A or the M. So that was kind of cool. All right, and then we got a 1936 plain date Woody. Uh, 21S was one of them, yes. The 21S was the lamination. Or wait, that was a 29S. Hang on. No 21S in these. Sorry. It's a 29S. But these are all sold as a bundle. All right, and then the last one is a 36 plain date. $31 S over S. You're going to be looking at a few $100s for that coin, Lady Jacks. And this is just another one that this one's in a VF to an EF. So these are the coins in the bundle, and I'm looking for 18 bucks. So I'll run through those again on the dates and everything. 36 plain date, VF to EF. 36 plain date Woody. 34 plain date Die Clash. 1920 plain date Woody. 2 of those. A 21 plain date Woody. The 26 plain date Strike Through. The 29 San Francisco with the lamination error. And the error is right there. That's the copper peeling up from the lamination. And then just a regular 29S in very fine. Yeah, same here, Lady Jacks. We've only got 3 more left. We've got the 1909S VDB, the 1909S non-VDB, and the 14 Denver are the only 3 that we're missing. All right, last call on this bundle. 18 bucks. You're getting a lamination error. You're getting a die clash. You're getting a strike through, a bunch of Woodies, and 2 VFs. All from the 20s and 30s. That's actually a really good price on that bundle. You're very welcome. All right, we're going to move on. Anybody decide you want that bundle, let me know. Yeah, those things are very, very tiny. All right, next up. We got a 1934 Denver. I need to go back. This is a BU Red Brown. And this one is going for 22 bucks. And this one is also a Woody. Strong Woody. And this one is attributed by Rick Snow. 34 Denver Uncirculated Red Brown. Eagle Eye Rare Coins. Check out that strong Woody on this one. Looking for 22 bucks, anyone? A beautiful, beautiful coin to add to your collection. Oh, yes, thank you, Ramon. Hello to my lurkers. Hope you're all doing well. That's actually one of the strongest woodies that I've ever actually had possession of. Hey, it's Ross. Yep, this is a Rick Snow attributed coin. For Denver, uncirculated red brown, Eagle Eye rare coins. This thing is gorgeous. I mean, look how strong that wood grain is on it. That is freaking awesome. All right, this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. Oh, and I will be putting in your invoice tonight the Carson City Morgan. I will add that to it. All right. Next up, we got a couple of graded proofs. For anybody who's ever wanted to own a perfect coin, I need to get back to the overhead. This is the 2008 Proof Lincoln Cent graded Annex Proof 70 Deep Cameo. This coin lists for $100 in Proof 70 decam. We're selling it for $20. And then we've also got the 2010 America's First Shield Cent at a Proof 70 decam. List for $100. This one is also going for $20. If anybody wants both of these, I'll knock $10 off of that. I'll do them for $30 for both. So $20 individually or $30 for both. And Ramon is grabbing both. I assume you're grabbing both, right? Yep, okay. Congrats, sir. All right. Next up. Anybody into half dimes out there? Because we got one tonight. We got an 1858 Ceded Liberty half dime. These things are small, so I'm going to switch to the scope. It is in very fine. And this one's going for $22. Very low survival rate on all of the Ceded Liberties. And this one, I mean, look, there are no problems to this coin. No scratches, no nicks. That is a beautiful VF. You're getting it for only $22. And this one is going to Roy. Congrats, Roy. All right. All right. Next up is the key date to the Jefferson Nichols series. And it's brilliant uncirculated. 1950 Denver. Jefferson Nickel, brilliant uncirculated. Attributed by Rick Snow. And an argument could be made for a full steps on this one, because although there is that minor scratch right there along the steps, you can still see the definition of the steps through the crack, or through that little scratch. And this one is going to Roy. Congrats, Roy. Did they got your nickel book? No, you don't. That was the only nickel. You're good. All right. Roy Driscoll for 14. Congrats, sir. All right. Next up, we got a rarity. And I need to get back to the overhead for this one. This one is from the Philippines. This is the 1983 100 peso. 50% silver proof. Only 2,000 of these were ever made. Here's your booklet for it. This is the last time you guys are going to see this one available, because this is my wife's birth year, and if it doesn't sell tonight, it's going to her. You see right there, maximum of only 2,000 issued worldwide, of which 750 were included in the Philippines proof coin collection. And there it is. Beautiful deep cameo, 50% silver. And an airtight inside. And I don't know how well you guys can tell on camera, but I mean that's a little thicker than most coins you normally see. Any takers at 35 bucks. My wife's birthday. Hers is in May. Yeah, it is a very gorgeous proof. Last call, 35 bucks. Only 2,000 of these exist in the world. All right, we're moving on. All right, I am going to take a quick intermission for using the restroom and grabbing a quick smoke. So everybody has a chance to get up, move around, grab drinks, stretch your legs. And we're going to be coming back with some ancients, including one of the oldest coins ever made by humans. We'll be right back. kid's outside playing and told another little kid that he couldn't play with them and they wanted him to go home because he might have coronavirus. So I told them all to calm down. There's only one confirmed case of coronavirus in all of Tucson, and it's in an adult. That's funny. Yeah, don't get worked up over coronavirus. There's nothing to get worked up about. Oh, they're doing that everywhere. They just announced here, like I said, there's one case here. Only one. And it's in an adult. So now they're shutting down schools for 2 weeks. I don't know. Whatever. All right, on to ancients. Yeah, in most cases of it are mild. And like I said, if you're under 50 years old, you have a 1% chance that it's going to kill you. Which is roughly about the same chance that the flu will kill you. All right, we got the not the oldest, but one of the oldest coins ever made by human beings. It's going for $75. It is made out of silver. It is the 1/12th stater. 500 to 600 BC. Ionium Letos, which is today is modern day Greece. Fred Flintstone's coin. All right, so on the obverse, you got the head of a lion. And in the reverse is a star-shaped floral ornament with an accused square. And your seer number on this coin is 3532. And your S&G code number is 952. Yeah, this thing is very old. And by the way, Ramon, this is a different design than the one that you got. Just FYI. Yours has the same line, the lion head, but your reverse is different. And these are estimated to be about 83% silver, which was about the best purity they could do back then. Looking for $75. Anyone who would like to say they own one of the oldest coins ever made? Yeah, it is. It's an awesome coin. It's a tiny coin. I mean, like, here's a barber dime. Here's this coin on top of a barber dime. It's basically the size of the head. This thing's tiny. Yeah. All right, last call on this one. All right, we're going to move on. Next up, we got another silver. This one is from 193 to 211 AD from Rome. This is the Julia Domna Silver Denarius, going for 40 bucks. On this one, your seer number 68 or 6586. Rick number is 639. If you're wondering what these numbers are, these are the catalog numbers. That are assigned to these coins. So that is Julia Domna. She was Septimus Severus' wife. And then Emperor Caracalla was their son. This one's going for 40 bucks. And the reverse here that you're looking at, this is Herodotus. Standing left, holding long palm and cornucopia with the legend Hilaritas. You back? Welcome back. 25? I wouldn't be able to go that low on it. I could maybe do 35. $35 would be about the lowest I could possibly go on this one. Yeah, I'd be losing money on it at 25. Even 35 is a stretch because of the PayPal fees. All right, last call on this one. I do have a few coming up here in a minute for 20 bucks a piece, though. You want this one at the 35? Or are you just saying you understand? It's all good. All right, moving on. Next up, going for 20 bucks. From 306 to 337 AD, Rome, Constantine the Great, bronze fullis. Do I have any merch tonight? I don't have any on the list, but I do have some available. If you want some. Constantine the Great, the man that founded the city of Istanbul. Back then, it was known as Constantinople. Constantine the Great was the guy that took the divided Rome and unified it back under one flag again by introducing Christianity to the Roman people. This one go for 20 bucks. Any takers? Giant die crack. All right, moving on. All right, next up. Knock it off. All right, so this is Constantine's son, Constantine the Second, 337 to 340 AD. This is a bronze Antoninus from the Mediolanum Mint. Over 20 bucks. So that is Constantine the Great's son. Yep, Ramon's like a 4-hour drive from us. Any takers? Some awesome history, guys. Think about how many hands these coins have been in. You're talking about 1,700 years old for these. 2,500 years old for that stater. You got a battle scene being depicted. Got the guy with the bow. Hey, as far as I know, I'm the only person on YouTube that offers ancients, so keep an eye out. I always get them in and out. Another thing I'm determined I'm going to get more people interested in is getting these old ancient historic coins. All right, moving on. We'll be back into American coins here in a minute. We got one more. All right, same emperor, same time period. It was Constantine II, 337 to 340 AD. Oh, knock it off. He was going to cooperate with me. Thank you. All right. But this one is a bronze fullest, so it's a different denomination. And this is from the Treveri Mint in Germany, so a different mint as well. And again, going for 20 bucks. Any takers? And this one is going to the Lady Jacks. Congrats, Lady Jacks. All right. Yeah, they are awesome. For sure. All right, next up, 1856 Ceded Quarter. Let me get back to the overhead. Back down. All right, so this does have some scratches on it. So it's being priced as a good. And I actually dropped the price on it a little bit, so now we're only looking for 20 bucks on this one. And the scratches aren't even that bad. I mean, they're like pretty minor scratches. But still enough to drop it down a grade for the price. Any takers at 20 bucks? 1856 Ceded Liberty. It's actually in a very good, but because of the minor scratches, we've dropped it down. $15. Doing math in my head. Yeah, I can go 15 on it. I can do that for you, Lady Jacks, because I like you. So 15 for Lady Jacks. Alrighty. Next up, as soon as I find them, they're hiding in one of these stacks somewhere. No, 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 no. Aha! Found them. We're into some standing Liberty quarters now. Starting with some hard to get ones. And we've got these marked at the lowest price that we can do on these things without losing money. So starting off with a 1917 San Francisco in very good. $28. These are the old type 1s. So it's got the raised date. Trying to find these with the date intact is a pain. And this one's going to Lady Jacks. Congrats, Lady Jacks. Lady Jacks for 28. All right, and then next up, the 1917 plain date type 1 in fine. Again, got that raised date on the pedestal there. And you've actually got the full date on this one. We're going for $42. Any takers? Let me get a little sharper. There we go. That's better. Now it's focused. $42. I was telling Rich right at the beginning, I was thinking about, just as a gag, putting a post up saying that, sorry, until further notice, we'll no longer be carrying coins. We will instead have every lot will be toilet paper. All right, last call on this one. All right, moving on. And the final for the 1917s, the Denver Type 1. Also in fine. Good, strong full date on that one. Going for $42. Of course, I would have to be able to find all of that stuff first. It's just like everywhere else. Everybody's going wacko and buying it all out here, too. Right? I can go 40 on it, Roy. I can do that. This one's going to Roy for 40. Congrats, Roy. I can do the same thing on the plain date. If anybody wants the plain date, I can go $40 on this one, too. So This one's still available if anybody wants it. I can drop it to 40. You sent me an email? I'll keep an eye out for it. Usually takes you a minute to pop up. All right, next up. We got the 1925. This one's in a good. Going for $6. And going to Lady Jacks. Congrats, Lady Jacks. That's funny, Roy. All right. Next up is the 26. 1926 and very good. Going for $8. I'd lose money on it at 5. $8 is the lowest I can go on this one. I'm sorry. The only way you're going to get standing Liberty quarters for $5 is going to be if they're slicks. Last call on this one. $8. Yeah, Lady Jacks, I've got a bunch of merc dimes that I can do like $2 a piece on. In answer to your email. All right, moving on. Next up, 1927 plain date and very good. This one's going for $7. You take yours at $7. And we do have 2 of these available. Here's the second one. And you see C. Morgan's lying about? I do have 2 of them, but they're both already held for Ramon. Keep getting notifications that pop up, drive through. or down the street. Any takers on these? $7 each. 2 available. All right, we're going to move on. Next up is 1928 Denver in very good. This one might actually be undergraded. This one might be a fine. This one's going for $7. And this one's going to Lady Jacks. Congrats, lady. All right, and then the last 2 of the Standing Liberty Quarters, we do have 2 available, are the 1930 Plain Date. They're both in good at $6 a piece. Here's number 1. And there is number 2. $6 each. Both for 10. You're really trying to get some $5 Standing Liberties, aren't you? Like I said, $6 is the lowest I can go on these. Otherwise, I lose money. Now, I will do a bundle deal if anybody's interested. I'll do all 5 of the remaining, obviously not counting the 17. But if you need bread, then stop buying coins before you're out of money. So I will do all 5 of these. This is the 26, the 27s, and the 30s, which would have been 8, 15, 22. Individually, that would have been $34. I'll do all 5 for 30. So that drops all of them to $6 each. And that package is going to Lady Jacks. Congrats, Lady Jacks. All right. And again, if anybody did want this one, it's still available. 1917 Plain Date, Type 1 and fine. And I can go $40 on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, none of those are the dates that I've got right now anywhere. Alright, this next item is pretty cool. For anybody who likes silver coins, I gotta raise this up. Alright, this is the entire 2008 silver proof sets for the quarters. Rated NGC MS or NGC Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. But what's cool about it is they're all in one slab. It's just a big full set slab. This is going for 30 bucks. All of these quarters are 90% silver proofs. And they are NGC graded. Any takers on this set at 30 bucks? Yeah, this is really neat. I thought it was awesome when I saw it. That's why I grabbed it. I figured somebody out there would love to have this. I didn't even realize they did this, where they could have all of it in one thing. Any takers? Last call. This one has me and Ramon's state right there. There's Arizona. Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, and Hawaii. Anybody? It's only $6 each for graded. That's pretty good. Last call. Keep in mind, guys, these are all 90% silver. All right, moving on. Actually surprised nobody jumped on that. All right, next item. This is kind of our showcase item for the night. I mentioned to you guys last night that we're working on building up some consignment stuff with Rick Snow. And he's basically been testing the waters with us. And here's our current item. There's actually a couple. And he does have multiple of these available. Calm down, Light. At $90 a piece. Good Lord. Chill out, Light. What is up with the glare tonight? Alright, so this is the 2004 Denver, Wisconsin State Quarter with the extra low leaf on the corn stalk. PGGS MS64, and these are going for $90 each. Let me show you that under the scope. Yours is a low leaf, Ramon. Yeah, Ramon picked up one of these last week. It was the first one we ever did for consignment for Rick. That's what you're looking at right there. That extra leaf right there is not supposed to be there. And he's actually got a video on his YouTube channel. It's just Rick Snow on YouTube talking about how that extra leaf happened. Now the high leaf would be like $180. That's the rarer, more expensive one. So if anybody wants to help us out with getting more going with Rick Snow for consignments to bring you guys some really awesome stuff, help us out by picking up a couple of these. The pointer out of the way. Any takers? Yeah, the state quarters, this is the most sought after out of all of the mint errors. Or varieties, rather. This is a variety, not an error. Alright, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you do want one of those, let me know. Next up, we got an Abraham Lincoln 7 token set. Going for $14. Any of you token collectors out there. We're starting off with Springfield, Illinois. 5th Annual Convention. This is like a keyring token kind of thing. Abraham Lincoln. See, this is from 1963. The Emancipation Proclamation Centennial. So these were done in 1963. to celebrate the centennial of the freedom of slaves. That's the first one. Very cool. Then you got from 1929, Jackson, Michigan, Centennial Celebration, Abraham Lincoln token. Another neat one. Illinois, land of Lincoln. And then Centennial of Yosemite Grant, 1964. With Abraham Lincoln's bust right there. And then Federal Coin Exchange, 1942. And then number 6, Earl Schill Coin Shop. This was a $1.50 trade token in his coin shop from 1967 in Detroit, Michigan, with Lincoln's bust. So a little piece of numismatic history there. And $1.50 in trade in the 60s. You could have picked up some decent amount of stuff in a coin shop for that. All right, and then the last one. Oh, 1 second. Oh, I forgot something. I've seen this last one just by itself. Everywhere that I looked up, I mean, this last one was selling for anywhere between 40 and 80 bucks. It's from 1909. And it is the Lincoln Berth Cabin token. It's an aluminum token, and then the bust of Lincoln was bronzed. So there are a lot of people out there after this one, apparently. This one is going to be in your set for 14 bucks. February 12th, 1909. All right, any takers on this set? 14 bucks for all of them. Anybody? And go last call on this set. The second one? Which one was the second one? I think this was the second one, right? This is when you're talking about hidden? If nobody takes it, I'll give you this one for $2. Alright, I got it marked on there for you for $2. If anybody decides you want the rest of these, let me know. Can you see the 1909 again? There you go. This one, if you want this one individually, I'll do $5. Oh, the $1.50 trade one? If anybody wants this one individually, I'll do it for $5. That's the one that I was saying. Everywhere I found it was like $40 to $80 for that one. That was this one. 1967 Earl Shill Coin Shop $1.50 trade token. Downtown Dealer 40th anniversary. This one I'll do for $2. You'll take it? Awesome. Anybody else want an individual one? Ezekiel's taking the 1909 for $5. All right, hang on. I got to mark these all down. Okay. I'll do it this way. Michigan coin shop token $2. Christian. And then 1909 Lincoln token for $5. To Ezekiel. Alrighty. Anybody else want an individual? That leaves the 1963 one that's like shaped like Illinois. The Illinois State Land of Lincoln. The Centennial of Yosemite, 1964. And the Federal Coin Exchange, 1942. $2 a piece. Or if somebody wants all four of the last remaining ones, I'll do them for $6. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody said you want those, let me know. All right. Where'd that go? That's... All right. Got another Canada thing going on real quick. This one is a 20 nickel bundle from Canada, ranging in dates from 1920 to 2007. Going for 20 bucks, so it's $1 per nickel. It does include the Tomback set and the Chrome Nickel set. Okay, it's actually ranging in date from 1922 to 2007. So there's the 1922. It's the old King George the 5th. I'm going to bring this down a bit. There we go. That's a little better. King George the 5th. 1928. King George the 5th. 29. These, by the way, are in pretty good condition, guys. 1931. Here's the 1942 Tomback. This was when they had to make them out of bronze instead of nickel because they needed the nickel for the war effort. That's the 42. That's the Canadian Beaver Tomback. Here is the 43 Tomback with the victory device and the Morse code around the edge. Here's the 44 chrome-plated steel. Beautiful luster on that one. Again, the victory device and the Morse code around the edge. Here's the 1945 chrome-plated steel. We get 1961. Getting into young Elizabeth now. '63, getting into the matron head Elizabeth. Or 65, sorry. 74. 75. 79. 85. 86. 87. Oh, still got a lot of luster going on. 89. 94, getting into the older head now. 98. And the last one, the 2007, with the current portrait, the older portrait. Will do, Christian. Thanks for coming in, man. So all 20 of those for 20 bucks. Get the buck a piece. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Give me one sec. forgot to grab one. All right, last call on this bundle. I can go as low as 15 on it if anybody wants it for 15 bucks. That's a heck of a deal considering how many of the George V's there are in this bundle. And that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 George V's, plus you're getting the Tomback set and the chrome-plated steel set. That's a heck of a good deal. If anybody wants to go 15. But, all right, I'm going to move on. If anybody wants that, let me know. So this wasn't on the list, but we still have like 11 or 12 of these available. I just want to throw it out there to see if anybody's interested in one. These are the 100 boxes of mixed foreigns. Every box guaranteed that every coin is different. You will not get a duplicate in this box. I can't guarantee, however, if you get multiple boxes, you won't get duplicates that way, but in each individual box, there will be no duplicates. So as always, everything's already in 2x2s. Everything's already labeled. And these go for 15 bucks. They do come in the box. Pull out a couple here, just random, so you can see a few. There's a Hong Kong 20 cent, 1978. Let's see, let's grab one from, let's see right here. This one is a 1955 tin lyre from Italy. Let's see what this one is. 1984 100 pesos from Spain. Let's jump down a little farther. 1981 gulden from the Netherlands. $1969 25 centimos from the Philippines. 74 1 cent from New Zealand. Let's grab one more. 1961 yen from Japan. So anybody interested in one of these? Getting 100 different coins, 15 bucks. We have Parker, Ebert, Penny Hoarder, a box, a kid on YouTube. Hey Matthew, these are the 100 boxes that we do anytime we have them available. And we got like 11 of them available, 15 bucks a piece. 100 coins. All in 2x2s, all identified, all labeled. It comes in the box. Everybody who's ever gotten these from us has been really happy with them. Here you go. Here's a big one. Big old 1982 50 peso from Mexico. Yep, these are from all around the world. And every box is guaranteed to not have a duplicate. That 100 peso from Spain again. What are the odds that I pull the same coin out twice? All kinds of stuff in there. And if that's your most fun part, have at it. But there are a lot of people out there that, especially when it comes to Asian and Muslim coins, they do not want to take the time to have to try and figure them out. But all right, we're going to move on. Again, if anybody wants one of these, we do have like 11 available right now. All right, next up, we got some foreign silver. This is a 13 silver dime bundle from Canada. It does include the 44 with and without maple leaf in this bundle. So you got 1963. Again, every one of these is 80% silver. 1960. 1959. 56. 55. 54. 1950, getting into George the Younger, King George the Sixth. Here's your 1947 with maple leaf, and your 47 no maple leaf. So you're getting both types. Those are tough to get. You're getting them in this bundle. Here's your 43. 1940, 1938, and 1930, King George V. So 13 silver dimes going for 35 bucks. Any takers? So current melt on these right now is $1.01 is the melt value on these right at the moment. But of course, once all the craziness goes away and silver rebounds again, of course, the melt value on these is going to go back up again. Any takers? 35 bucks, 13 silver dimes, including those two hard to gets. Which I put the wrong date on the thing there that I posted up. Let me show you what I'm talking about under the scope on these. So right there next to the date, you see the maple leaf? That's the with maple leaf. And then, of course, without maple leaf. Just these two alone, that's like probably $8 of the value just in these two coins. All right, last call on these. All right, we're going to move on. So nobody wants silver. All right, next up, we got just a set of the Tomback Nichols. These are the 1942 and 43 Canadian Tombacks. And it's $4 for the set. So $2 each. And in fact, if two people want them, since nobody bought the Canadian nickel bundle, there's a set of these in that bundle I'll do for $4 as well. And then I'll also do the chrome plated steel set out of that bundle if anybody wants it. Buy it, sell for $4. Any takers? $4. And I gotta get moving. All right, we're gonna move on. If anybody decides they want those, let me know. To realize what time it is. Spending a lot of time chatting with you guys tonight, so it's slow down a bit. All right, next we got a 10-pack of large cents from Britain. It's a 1900, which is the Queen Elizabeth, and that is in really good shape, by the way. Given how heavily used these coins were. And then 1906. 1908. 1916. 1919. 1920, and that one's got a woody effect on it. It's not just American coins that have that. Any bronze coin can have it. $1937, 38, 48, oops. And then the last one, 67. So you're getting all 10 coins, $12. Only $1.20 each. Any takers? And again, you are getting one Victoria in this bundle. So that's about $3 of your price tag right there. Last call. All right. I'm going to move on. If anybody decides you want these, let me know. Okay, Roy. So, set of the Tombacks for Roy. And then set of the chrome plated steel for Roy. $4 each. All right. Let me pull that out real quick again. Here's the Tomback. Hang on, I gotta find them real quick. All right, got them set aside for you, Roy. Thank you, sir. All right, what was I doing? There we go. All right, these are called what people refer to as the lost silver dollars. You're welcome, Roy. These are from back when the United States owned the Philippines as one of our territories. These are the silver pesos. These are 80% silver each. Just a little bit smaller than a Morgan. Here's the 1907. Get some of that glare off of there. It's got that dark silver toning going on. The S mint mark for the San Francisco Mint. Right there. United States of America. We've also got the 08. San Francisco. Again, 80% silver. And the 09 San Francisco. Which is in sideways for some reason. 80% silver. Alright, so we're doing these at $22 a piece. Unless somebody wants all three of them, I'll do them at $20 a piece if somebody wants all three. So there you go, $22 each for individuals, or if somebody wants all three, I'll go $60. 80% silver each. And these are in the Morgan dollar holders. So you can see they're only a little bit smaller. Last call on these. moving on. I'm surprised more people don't want these, considering these are U.S. coins. Like, people see the word Philippines, and they automatically think, oh, that's foreign. I don't want that. No, these are United States coins. U.S. issue from the U.S. Mint. All right, next up, we got the 1982 New Orleans Morgan dollar in Choice AU, certified by Rick Snow. '82 New Orleans Choice AU, Eagle Eye. Let me bring this thing down. This one's going for $38. Any takers? That should be considered like one of those better date Morgans. The '82 New Orleans. So I'm pulling it up real quick. Give me a sec. Come on, hurry up and load. All right, '82 New Orleans. All right, so this is one of those that if you wanted to hold out for BU, you're going to be looking at about $80 for low BU. By the time you hit MS65, you're up to $650. MS67 would be $35,000. And then 67 plus, which is the top grade there is in this coin, would be $42,500. So yeah. Any takers on this one? $38. Last call. We're almost done. All right, moving on. That was our only Morgan tonight. So, all right, next up, we got a set of Ike dollars. They're brilliant uncirculated 1976 Type 2s. Going for $4. You are getting both coins. Any takers at $4. The last call on this. All right, moving on. Next up is the 2006 Benjamin Franklin coin and stamp collection, or Chronicles rather. So this does, let me bring this up. This does come in the box. This is that one you guys have seen that comes with the book. This is an entire astronomical record of that year. This is very cool. It's the copy of the handwritten astronomical journal. And then you got the commemorative satin finish silver dollar. Benjamin Franklin, scientist, 90% silver dollar from the Philadelphia Mint. Focus that in better. Beautiful commemorative dollar. And then you get the unused, still perfect condition stamps. They're all 39-cent stamps. And then at the bottom you have the photograph used by the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Continental Congress. There are engraving of the signing of the Declaration of Independence by John Trumbull in the Rotunda of the United States Capitol. This is a very cool little set here. And this is going for $30. Any takers on this one?
It's not the last thing.
No, there's two more things. Last call. Did I show the... Yes, I did, Bill. It's still available. It's the envelope. It's right here. Still BU, still sealed in the envelope. Yep, $3, Bill. One sec, Rich. Bill, my wife wants to know if you want your package shipped out this week.
Because they're still okay.
Yeah,
We will do so.
It's $3. Alrighty. I could go 27 on it, Rich. Can you do 27? I mean, I'll still lose a little bit. That's what I paid for it, was 27.
Okay.
27? All right. Hey, Rich, you're going to be into a medium flat rate. Yeah, we'll hold it for you. All right. Here.
Give it to me and I'll do it.
All right. Next up is the other item for consignment from Rick. And again, if you guys want to really help us out with getting a few of these things, because he has a number of them available. This is the 2018 Denver and Philadelphia Innovation Dollars. Brilliant Uncirculated. You get the set for $8. These are the dollars that most people don't even know exist. So these are just showpieces. Anybody interested in a set of these? Again, these are Rick Snow consignment items. All right, we got Ramon will take a set. Anybody else?
Rich.
All right, Rich will take a set. Anybody else? Oops. Anyone? Last call. All right, we are moving on. If anybody else decides you want a set of those, let me know. Getting those will help us out a lot towards getting more consignment deals going with Rick. All right, final item of the night. Last year, the current design. This is the 2020 Silver Eagle. This is the only one I could find in freaking Tucson. This is going for $28. Prices on these things, the value of the Silver Eagle series is already going up because of people know that the design change is coming. You can't get these from the U.S. Mint anymore. They are completely sold out. They were $28. Any takers? Last call.
It's Eagle. Oh. I see what you're saying. Never mind.
I say stick with the Morgan. You've been waiting to get those for how many months now?
Yeah.
There will be more of these available down the road. The Morgan's not so much. I assume you're talking about deciding between this or that Carson City, right? All right. We're moving on. Is there anything that anybody wanted to see again? Anything you missed?
$18.82.
Oh, you want the 82.0? The one from earlier? That's the one you're trying to decide between, huh? All right. So that one is going to you, Ramon. Congrats, sir. Yes, indeed. That's right here. Yep, right here. 1882 New Orleans. That one is going to you. And like I said, I will add the Carson City for this week to your
Total.
Your total. All right. Anybody else? Still got this cool set available if anybody wants it.
Hello, honey.
Full set of silver quarters, proof quarters. All proof 69 Ultra Cameo, graded by NGC.
You're welcome, Ramon.
I can go down to 25 on these if anybody wants it for 25. Full set of silver proofs. And a very neat full set NGC slab. Any birdie? Yeah, well, that's available if anybody decides they want it.
Anything else before we takeoff.
So I got this one available. If anybody wants it, 40 bucks. 17 type 1 and fine. Lady Jax, was there any specific year of mint or mint marks of mercs that you want, or are you just looking for in general? TP?
Don't have any, sorry. Not right at the moment.
2009 business strike estimates. They didn't make them, dude. The San Francisco business strike, the uncirculated ones, didn't start until 2012. The only S strikes for the 2009s are the proofs and the silver proofs.
But as of right now, we don't even have those. I know that.
And it was only the America the Beautiful series quarters that have them for the business strike San Francisco. And it's not even technically a business strike. It's an uncirculated strike. All right. Oh, if there's nothing else from anybody else, we're going to get out of here. Get started on your invoices. Bicentennials.
Yeah.
You talk about the 09 cents? You wanted the, did you want that little pack of them?
Yeah, he has it.
All right, so you want us to throw in that the little 4-pack for the $4?
All right.
Will do.
Easy.
Yep, I just got to dig it out again. There it is. All right, yep, that'll be in your stuffs. Do I have any back quarters? I have Denver's.
Yeah, that's the only ones that we have right now.
If anybody's interested in back quarters, I got Denver BUs. These are the only ones I got. I'll do 2 for $1. Brilliant uncirculated.
It's
2020.
2020.
It's this year's. The Denver strike.
It's upside down, babe. Oh, no.
No, it's not.
It's that. That's upside down.
2020. America Samoa. National Park.
Ezekiel said give him 4.
All right, 4 going to Ezekiel. And Denver strike.
Yeah.
Yep, 2 for $1. So if you want 4, that'll be $2.
20 for you, Ramon? I don't even know if we have 20.
Hang on, Ramon. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
15.
17, 18, 19, 20.
And then we have one left.
There's 4. That leaves us with 1 left. All right, Ramon's, yours is just going to come in the tube. We'll stuff something in there as a spacer.
Yeah, I'll make sure.
Find some foam or something. So, 20, D backwards. DU, $10 for Ramon.
$100 bill works to stuff.
Oh, I'm sure it does. We got one more.
If you want it, you can have it for 50 cents.
That's our last one we got.
Okay. It's going to Bill.
Alrighty. That's that. So much for the back quarters. They were gone. Wasn't even planning that, but alright.
Right?
Anything else?
Okay, Ezekiel.
Yeah, give us like an hour.
Did he send the
We'll get everybody's
email?
out. Yeah, name and Christian both did.
Okay. Christian, I already have.
That's Ezekiel right there. And he said his address is attached to the PayPal.
Okay. Yeah, Christian, I already had.
Okay.
Last week.
Anything else from anybody? Anything you want to see again? Anything, even if it's something you want to know if we got? Last
Good night,
chance.
Yes, and we've still not found it. Sorry.
I gotta be honest, I'm amazed nobody took that silver proof set. I thought sure with it being graded like that somebody would have grabbed it.
Bye, Bill.
But, all right, everybody have a good night. We're gonna get out of here and get to work.
Bye, guys.
Again, the sale, the consignment sale that was supposed to be on Saturday is happening this week. I just got to figure out. I may go ahead and just do it on Thursday this week because I don't know what's going on for the weekend. So just keep an eye out. But it's the same list. And again, pre-sales are still open on that list. That's the list that had, for those on the mailing list, had all the Silver Eagles. That's still the open list. So, all right, everybody have a good night.